I was very self conscious, but I had always had attention on social media from guys. And that was how the first guy I met happened. Now it's happened again. I got close and formed a relationship with this someone this past summer. I met with him twice and I cheated on him twice. First, I have a mental problem. I'm not a content person and I'm very lonely. I don't come from a big family. I don't have a lot of moments in my life that I'm happy about. The very best thing that's probably ever happened to me was my husband and my two daughters. We were together since high school. And 5 years into dating, we had our first daughter in 2017. And it was his idea to quickly marry to start our family. But right before I was pregnant, I had fell in a really dark place. I found comfort in another man, and it was very toxic. I cheated on my husband and slept with this person twice. My husband found out in 2018 and it broke him. But we had a child to think about, and so he decided to forgive me, and we started to reconcile. The other person was out of the picture already. So years later, he's had some tough times, but his life has gotten better, and he recovered from it. We were going out a lot, making trips, and the sex was amazing. During the pandemic, we had our second baby, and although it was tough, we managed to have happy times still between us and our daughters. Last year, I started feeling very unhappy with us. He's recovered He's recovered and done better for himself, but I was still friendless and jobless. I would complain about how we never had a proposal, a wedding, and our marriage was shaky since finding out I cheated. He's done most of the heavy lifting for the family while I stayed a housewife. Oh, I was very conscious, but I was very self conscious, but I had always had attention on social media from guys. And that was how the first guy I met happened. Now it's happened again. I got close and formed a relationship with this someone this past summer. I met with him twice and have had sex twice with him. I was really going back and forth with my husband about how unhappy I was and told him I wanted us to separate. He didn't take it lightly and kept trying to keep us together. I had saved up enough last month to leave and moved out. I realized that I'm a huge problem and thought it was best for me to remove myself since now I've already cheated twice and he wasn't going to take me back. Then that's when he started connecting many dots and found out I had cheated again. After this, he was still fighting to save the marriage. I always admired his will and love, but I'm such a terrible person. Yep, you are. My husband expresses so much love to me, and I hate that I did this to him. And I have shame, guilt, and I know I ruined us. Me and this person still have an ongoing relationship. I've been unhappy with him too since my husband found out about him. Because he started taunting my husband and even threatened him if he didn't just leave me and him alone. I don't even know what commitment I have with him, but we talk often and we have had sex already in my new place. Wow. My husband and I have still had sex too during this time. Wow. But I don't even want to be intimate with anyone right now. I called up to my husband one night crying because I wish we would just go back to 2015 before our lives became like this. We jumped into a marriage and had kids while I was broken, and I ended up breaking him. I am feeling so lost with myself. I love and care about my husband, but I know I've dragged this course for too long, and I'm just unsure what I want to do anymore. Ma'am, go get some help. Leave your husband alone. He's done. He should be done with you. He needs to stop screwing you still in your new place. I'm sure he has no idea you're screwing somebody else too at the same time. You're disgusting. You need help. Go to church, something. Stop. Let's check out the comments. This get ridiculous. I don't know if you're getting therapy, but if you aren't, Jesus Christ, lady, go find a effing therapist. You write this like a sob story. Yet you had a great man who loved you, provided for you, forgave your infidelity once, and seems potentially willing to do it a second time. And you're allowing this new boy toy to harass him? You're so broken that your husband should be glad that you've left. Again, go get some therapy because you're not exactly kicking butt at life. Was that good enough? Trust me, dude, let her go. She's toxic and will only bring you pain. It's ridiculous. You're a piece of trash. Just ask for divorce. You don't love your husband, right? I've got to blame the husband on this instance for not walking away from this sham of a marriage with this woman. This is horrible. I hope he walks away from you with the kids and get them tested for paternity. Right. Guys, let me know what you think about this in the comments. This is ridiculous. I'm going to catch you guys at the next one.